everyone, and welcome to OlaJoe the Crocheting Sailor. I am Andrea, and I am coming on to do a review on this Braid Big by Loops and Threads. This is a beautiful yarn, and as you can tell, it's a huge ball. It takes up the whole screen here, but this is very, very nice. I actually had 2 of these in my stash, and they were $9.99 each. And let's go ahead and get into the specs, shall we? This Loops and Threads Braid Big yarn is 262 yards. It's 10.5 ounces, 240 meters, which is 300 grams. This is the teal color. It's a deep teal and black mix. Very beautiful. Now, this is a super bulky 6 yarn, as you can see right here. The recommended hook size is a 16 millimeter hook, a USQ, and for the knitting needles, a 12.75 millimeter US 17. This is 86% acrylic and 14% polyester. This is machine wash cold. It says, do not bleach. You tumble dry low. Do not iron. Right here it says that there is a pattern included. And this is a beautiful braided cabled blanket that was designed by the Loops and Threads design team. And for this particular pattern, you will need 5 of these Braid Big skeins of yarn, and the colorway you see here is amethyst. I wanted to zoom in a little bit so you can see the color. Color number is BD-05 teal blue sarcelle. That is the color information. And I went ahead and included the pattern information because a lot of times when we go into the yarn store, we have to pull the sleeve off to see whether or not it's a knit or crochet pattern, or whether or not we can actually work the pattern up. This is an intermediate pattern, and this is a knit pattern for those of you that are interested. And I believe they have 10 colors. I will make sure that I put the 10 colors up here on the screen so you can see that they have those available. And this right here is a swatch that I did. I am working on a bod pattern, the Bag O' Day Crochet Cowl and hat set. And it's working up very beautifully. Now, her pattern required a 6-weight yarn, and I went to my stash to find some, and I said, voila, I can use this Braid Big. Let me check it out. So I will show you a few stitches so you can see how it works up. I grabbed my end hook, which is what the pattern called for. I'm trying to keep up with all these whips. I keep seeing new patterns come out, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to try this one. I need to try that one. And it's also helping me to use my yarn stash. So that's one of my New Year's resolutions for 2022 is use the yarn that I have. How many of you, let me know in the comments, have so much yarn, but it's been sitting there and you haven't done anything with it? So I love looking at my yarn. I truly do. And I love collect yarn, but I also at some point will like to use it. So if you're with me, let me know in the comments your feelings on that subject. But as you can see, the Braid Big yarn is easy to work with. Granted, it is really, really bulky. So it took me a little while to get used to it because I don't typically use super bulky yarn often. So after you do a few rows, you will get more comfortable with it. But yes, it is easy to work with. It is soft. That's one thing that I did not mention. It is soft and it's stretchy too. So let me show you. See that? It has some nice stretch to it. So a blanket would just be perfect with this yarn. Oh my goodness, it would be nice and squishy soft. So I think you guys will love it. So if you have used Braid Big, let me know in the comments as well. And if you haven't, let me know your thoughts after seeing this review here. And I thank you so very much for watching my videos. I would like for you all to check out my featured channels list on my main page. I try to update that weekly. And check those channels out. If you're interested in those channels, go ahead and subscribe to them. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate a subscribe, a like, and a view on their content. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, check out my description box. I do have some affiliate links in there if you're interested. No pressure. But if you are interested in purchasing furls at some point, Lion Brand, I do have Amazon, although some of you may support other Amazon users. But if you don't, feel free to check out my Amazon store. I do have some nice items in there. And also, if it's not something in my store that you have, once you click my link to go to Amazon, whatever you put in your cart, I will get credit for. And I use that money to purchase yarn and to do giveaways, and I put that money back into my YouTube channel. So thank you for crocheting along with me and listening to me rattle on. I greatly appreciate you. You guys have a glorious day, and thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate you. And if you have a new video, you can put that down in the comments as well if you have a new video in your channel, so I can watch you as well. So let me get back to these whips. You guys have a wonderful one. Bye.